Hello, hello. Priscilla Tricarico coming into you live. Welcome on in. If this is the first time you have come into my world, if you watched one of my lives or looked at one of my posts, then make sure you say hello, because it's such a beautiful thing to connect with people. This is social media after all, and it's so lovely if you pop in a hi and I get to, welcome you in to my community. If you watch me quite a bit, make sure you say hi. It is so lovely to know that you are here and that you come back again to watch my content, to experience my content, to be in this world together, this community together. Because community is such an important part of our being here. And today I'm going to tap into the goddess part of us. And the goddess part of us is linked in together. So community is the essence of our goddess part. Like our goddess resonates with, it's in frequency with, it's in communication with the collective unconscious, the field, the matrix, the energetic ties that connect you and I together, that connect the whole world together, the universe, different dimensions. And it's like we get to experience each other through the God in us. Whether you believe in God, you believe in the universe, Mother Nature, the ties, the energetic ties, no matter what you label it or what you feel that the meaning of it is, because we create meaning, but the energetic ties are the same. That connection through us, with each other, and the universe is the energetic tie. Now, to me personally, I believe in God. So for me, I connect through God. I am God, but God is within me and outside of me. So God isn't just outside of me, nor is God just me. It's like there's a connection within the different pieces. So it is so nice to have you here, and make sure you connect. So today we're going to really dive into this piece of the God within us. And I'm going to dive into the different levels of the God within us. Because there is the identity piece, the conscious piece, and the unconscious piece, which are linked to the identity of us. And then there's the superconscious piece that is spirit. It's not matter, right? It's the connection of the matter, which is our physical body and mind, and the non-matter, which is the energy of our soul. And so the archetypes of the goddess, there's so many different archetypes. I remember when I first heard of like the goddess kind of archetype, the goddess identity. It's kind of made out, I even looked up the meaning in the dictionary, and it's like related to this beauty, this charisma, this magnetism. And the power of the goddess has beauty within it, but beauty isn't the power. It's like we're allowed to be magnetic and beautiful, but beauty isn't the power, it's the magnetism. That's the power, and we get to be beautiful in our magnetism. And so whether you prefer the sultry, seductress kind of goddess that sits there in these gorgeous flowing outfits with beautiful jewelry and this slow, like powerful kind of like emanation, or whether you are more into the adventure type goddess, the powerful goddess. Like there's so many different goddesses from so many different cultures. And each culture in the world has their own goddesses. And these archetypes, these goddesses are like an identity piece. an identity piece within our subconscious. This is like the collective unconscious. It's the things that many of us as a collective, all of us as a collective, it's just we all have different pieces of it, right? So some of us are a certain type and others of us are a different type in these archetypes, in these identities, but we all as a collective unconscious have these identities, these archetypes. And when we tap into them, we get to harness the energy of it. It's like when you tap into an archetype of the goddess that you resonate with, and then you experience that within yourself, that is a beautiful essence that we get to feel within ourselves, that identity. And that identity with us, within us, gets to shape our behavior, because it's like it brings up thoughts, perceptions, and feelings in that archetype. Kind of similar to that, like, have you ever been with a certain group of friends and they bring out like the comic, the funny side of you? Whether it's if you're with your partner or someone that you're attracted to, they bring out the sensual side of you. Or like when you're with children, they bring out a different part of you. It's like these archetypes, these identities, there's different parts of us that come out, but in essence it's part of our identity. In essence it's part of our, like, within our matter of us, the thinking in the body. And then we have the part of us that is not in our identity, the God part of us, or the goddess part of us, that is not linked to matter. There's an interface with it, right? But it's not actually matter. It's completely our soul, our higher self, our superconscious. You can also call this our goddess as well. But the difference between this goddess, the superconscious goddess, our higher self goddess, and the archetypes or identities within us is that one is within our mind, within our body, and the other is not matter. It's not connected to our thinking. It's not connected to our behavior. It's not connected to our feeling, right? Because within the physical body, we have polarity. We have hot, cold. We have good, bad. We have all these experiences which make us human, these experiences which allow us to be here on earth and feel things, make sense of things, put meaning to things. But this part of us, the higher self, the superconscious, the goddess within us, doesn't have meaning associated with things, doesn't have good or bad associated with things. It just is. And this is such a powerful part of us to harness. And I just wanted to jump out here and share this with you, because a lot of people, when they work with feminine energies, they're familiar with the archetypes, the identities of the goddess, where they step into it and feel into it and like take on the goddess vibes. And that this is an archetype and identity that allows us to feel a certain way within us, behave a certain way. And then there's another part of us that is pure wisdom, that doesn't have the feelings, but just connects into the power. Instead of feeling pain and love, it's like instead of feeling the polarity of like the vibrancy of things, it just is. And there is wisdom, not pain. And when we can connect into this part of ourselves and harness this part of ourselves, there's so much richness that we can tap into. There's so much power. There's so much magnetism. So not only do we get to harness the archetypes and the identity in that sense, but we get to harness our higher self. the goddess within that is able to shift things within our identities, within our behavior, within our feelings. And so this is opening up a newer layer of my expose program. In this expose program, we're going to go into how to harness this goddess, this higher self, this superconscious part of you that gets to tap into the wisdom without needing to pull into the pain. Because many of the things that hold you back in your business, many of the things that hold you back from more growth, more joy, more passion in your business are going to be related to the pain of past experiences, the pain and the imprints that show up in the body, in the mind, in the thoughts, in the feelings. And so I'm going to open up something for the women that join this container. This is a mastermind experience where they get to harness their goddess that is in tune with their mission, in tune with their direction, in tune with their purpose, in tune with what they came here to do. And so this container is still pre-launch. So if you want to be part of it, if this resonates with you, then make sure you DM me and I can see if you're a fit for it. So I don't have a whole lot of details available yet, except for that it's a mastermind. And so if you feel the resonance with this, then feel free to DM me and we can see if you're a fit for the program. And for those of you that are not a fit, this is just such a really important experience to be able to notice the different parts of you, right? Like to be able to notice the identity that you pull into yourself. Identities are kind of like a feeling in the body. They are us, but there are different perspectives, different shades of us. And noticing that within yourself, noticing the different shades of you that get to come in, that get to show up in your life, in your business, and really just having fun with the different kinds that you enjoy tapping into. And then noticing that there is a different facet of your goddess, that it isn't just an identity that you step into, that it's also a connection with the collective unconscious and the collective superconscious. And so in this moment, you get to feel the difference in those things, that there's connections with each and every one of us in all these different planes. The first, the archetype and the identity, is the connection with ourselves that we connect through with other people. But we also connect through these threads of our unconscious and these threads of our superconscious. And these different connections are like the underpinnings of our energetic state, the energy that we share with each other and the energy that waves through the universe. So it's just such a beautiful thing to notice these experiences, because we get to connect with each other in so many different levels, and we get to connect with God, the universe, Mother Nature, through all these different levels as well. And so enjoy these levels as we're about to swap in through the seasons, and like how you connect to Mother Nature through the different seasons, how you connect to the earth, how you connect to God, changes its filter, changes its color, changes its like flavor through different seasons, through different moments in our lives. And just noticing that, just stepping into that, and really being witness to yourself and how you are. And so this is all I wanted to share with you today. This is what I came in for. This is what I came on for, so that we could connect through God, through the universe, through these energies, and really be aware of them, because I'm so passionate about us as women understanding our energies, really feeling into our energies and knowing our energies. Because when we can harness our energy, when we understand the colors that come through, and when we understand how to modulate them in different levels, the connections are so much deeper. The connections are so much more powerful. And just being in this space is enough for you to tap into it. Some of you will tap into it just by being in this space. And others of you want to go deeper. Others of you want to dive in and really explore that within yourself and how you connect to yourself and others. And I'm really excited to bring this in, to piece this in, because this really is the next puzzle piece. I've had 2 other lives on this now, on Facebook and Instagram here with you. And really the last live that I had, piecing together the things that we diagnose ourselves with, whether we diagnose ourselves with things that are like the rejection sensitive dysphoria, or whether, like in our first live, I went through things that as we grow in our business, the things that we are faced with, really, whether it's like projections from others, judgments from others, things that are said, things that we feel, and it's like what we name it, what we feel about it, and how we move on from it. And it's like all these things are part of our identity, part of our energy. And so this program really pieces together the different parts of us and how we can shape ourselves so that we can be standing in our mission, standing in the shoes that often make us shake or quiver, because it's like it's our biggest mission. It's our biggest, it was sent through to us, for us, and we want to create it, and we still haven't sort of stepped into the shoes fully yet. And this process that I'm going to go through with you, these processes that I'm going to go through with you in this expose program, are going to really open up such a big part of your experience within yourself, and really harnessing this goddess experience within you, so that you can open up things within you. You can open up towards this beautiful creation, this beautiful mission that you have in your business. So I'm really excited for those of you that this resonates with. We're going to jump in together in this mastermind, and we are going to grow this part of us. So I'm really looking forward to that. So if it's something that resonates with you, make sure you DM me. If this is something that you believe that someone would benefit from, make sure you share this. I appreciate you. Have an amazing day, night, wherever you are, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.